Hey Cappy, this is Olivia from DOS Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for the last week of March. And this is going to be for the couples. So let's go ahead and just dive in and see what we come up with. Oh yeah, I pulled a Dream Decoder card and I'm going to real quick read it while I shuffle a little bit here. It starts out with, are you feeling helpless and trapped in some aspect of your life? For some reason, you're unable to move forward, perhaps, because you can't decide on the best course of action. And it also states here that a situation may not have worked out as you had hoped. Alternatively, someone may have hurt you badly in a way you might not even have acknowledged to yourself. We'll see if that resonates with the reading. Paralysis shows that woman all tied up. She can't move. It's hard to make decisions. And don't forget, this coming Sunday is the full moon and it will be in the sign of Pisces. Okay, one shuffle here and then we'll go ahead and get started. So for couples, you on one side and your person on the other. The King of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that is, they love their money, but they spend it very easily. It's like it's like they like things and they like it and they see it and they want to buy it, so they buy it. They don't second think it. It's almost like, it's not out of control, but they spend money when perhaps maybe they should be holding back a little bit. It's that kind of energy. And it's probably your energy. A judgment call. This is the divine giving you a wake-up call. There's something that you need to be aware of. Let's keep going. It could be that this overspending money may have caused the divine to do a wake-up call on you, Cappy, because somebody around you could be wanting to walk away from a situation because of this issue. This is the divine waking you up and saying, hey, look, there's something right now in your present situation that's not in your favor. You need to judge it and you need to see why it's happening, and then you need to hopefully correct it. And then let it go, and then let that energy go. Ask for the divine to remove that energy of being a spender. A spendthrifter is what that's called. They see things, they see something, they want it, and they get it, and they buy it. And they don't think about the consequences of that much money being spent on something. And you know, it's really interesting. A lot of the readings I've been having have been about work or money. And I think it's because of this time and day that we're in the world, all of us, you know, financially it's kind of scary. So maybe it's like saying, you know, hold on to some of your money. Don't just spend it just because you see something you like and you want it and you get it. Be a little bit more cautious of it, because it could cause some kind of drama in a relationship. Because this could be somebody walking away from a situation that's not working. Or it could be somebody around you acting this way. And this is how you feel about walking away from somebody that's spending too much money. And there might be a need for, if there's a couple here, maybe there's children involved, or maybe there's family members or something where it feels very unfair for somebody to be doing that. That's why the divine is calling a judgment on whoever this energy is for. I don't think it's you. I think it's somebody around you. Now, if they're spending money on something for betterment of the home, or something like home repairs, or perhaps maybe there's a need for a car part or something to be, you know, replaced, there's no option there. You almost have to have that kind of stuff done. But this is a spendthrifter, is somebody that sees something that catches their eye, something that they want, not everybody else involved. It's that kind of energy. I dare say it, but it's kind of like being a little bit selfish in a way. I don't think it happens frequently. This energy won't last. This reversal will not last. And it especially won't now that the divine is making a wake-up call to whoever this is that's around you. It's making you feel like you want to walk away from. It's like there's no... When I see the Eight of Cups in reverse, it makes me feel like somebody's wanting to take an alternative route or some kind of passage to get away from it and just ignore that there's an issue. I don't know, it could be you. It could be you. Let's keep going though. I'm not going to say that just yet until I see more cards. What about your person over here? What are they up to? They're wanting to move. They may be taking you and the family and just heading out and going to a different place to live. Maybe it's because there's a lack of work. Maybe you're having to move your family because there's a lack of work where you are now. And maybe the divine is actually telling you that. It's time to wake up. You're not going to make enough money in the area you're in. And this is the alternative route, is to move. And you both agree upon it. That is so amazing. Because something was revealed. Something was revealed between the both of you. That there was a need for some kind of action to be taken. Because this is thinking about it and making a plan. It's not quite in action yet, but it is definitely, I think it's more like making a plan, but where are you going to go? It's definitely going to be a move, but where are you going to go? That's the last thing that needs to be figured out here. And maybe this moon in reverse could be saying there's something that's been revealed to your partner to decide where you guys are going to go. It's sad, but I have a feeling that a lot of people are having to do this in the real world. That it's just, you almost have to follow where the money is, where the jobs are. It's sad. There's going to be a new offer. There's going to be some kind of, it might not be a lot of money at the beginning, but if it's a new job, remember sometimes we have to work our way up, improve ourselves before we can bring in bigger money. But it looks like there's a new offer coming here, and it's about work. Nice, nice, nice. So the choice to move is a good choice. And then yeah. Now that's beautiful, because the Emperor energy is for both people. And what this is telling me more than anything is there needs to be loyalty as far as, especially about the money part. There needs to be boundaries set on how much money can be sent or spent. And there's also the security that you feel when those things are in action. Loyalty, meaning you're both going to agree to not spend so much money. And then the boundary, meaning you're going to set a limit for each of you on how much you can spend. And then the last part is the being able to just feel secure in wherever it is that you guys go. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. I think this wake-up call scares, it's either you or your person. And remember, the roles can switch here, so keep that in mind too. But I think this wake-up call to this energy or this person, I think it basically is them getting fearful that yes, they didn't maybe realize it. I bet they didn't really, it might just have been such a normal thing when money was coming in like on a normal basis, or when the job was going smooth and everybody was getting money paid on time and this amount and that. But then when things start getting tight, you forget you can't do that anymore. You might have to put that money you're going to spend, that you wanted to spend on something that was frivolous. Maybe you need to put that in a savings account and save that money in case times get worse. That's what it feels like. It's like you both are getting very smart and making that decision together. I love that. Yes. That's a beautiful reading. I'm going to zoom that in just a little bit. And then the one card up here, please. Now, the Seven of Wands, this is protecting something. This is, both of you are protecting. And you know what it makes me think of? You're protecting, because this is somebody that acts like an advocate. They're protecting people that can't protect themselves. And I wonder if this isn't children or something like that, or family members, or somebody, or neighbors, or a combination of everything. This is both of you standing up and protecting what you have. That's beautiful. And you both feel this, and you both feel the Emperor as well. God, that is so, this is like harmony. This is what it's like to be in the real world. You have to make changes. You can't, keep doing the same thing. And this person over here is so supporting you, and suggesting, why don't we move to a better place where we can both find work, perhaps. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful reading. Great. You might not be happy about making a move right now, but just remember, it might be for the best. So don't get too down and out about having to pack up and move again, because this is just emotionally, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to do this again. And it might be that way. And if it is, just the divine is trying to give you something that'll lead you in the right direction. If you do believe in prayer and you do get an answer, you'll know where to go. Because I think right now this is just in the thinking phase. But now you got to decide where. It's like you're going to pack up, you're going to move, but where? And maybe this is the divine trying to give you a wake-up call here and saying, here's where you need to go. This is where you need to go. It's that kind of energy. Oh, it's beautiful. On the bottom of the deck again, the Two of Swords. There might be a choice between two different places that you go. One might be close by and one might be far away. So just keep that in mind too. But you both are going to be making the decision together. I think it's a beautiful reading. Let's do a little bit of clarifying. I'm not sure how much clarifying I'm going to do here because it's so... We'll see. We'll see. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is that here? Hear your music. The same card. Because it's not fulfilling. Whatever work you're doing, it's not emotionally fulfilling, and you're not probably making enough money. That's why. That makes sense. And when the wake-up call comes, it's like a confirmation that you were thinking the right thing anyway. Let's do these two. You guys are like a partner. Really close. This could even actually be a reconciliation between the both of you to get your lives together again and get, support one another. Because this could definitely be like a reconciliation. That's beautiful. And then, oops, just one, please. And over here, there's 6 of Swords. Oh my gosh, you guys are a soulmate connection. That is so interesting. Sagittarius, I think, had this. A soulmate connection. This is beautiful here. If this is a soulmate connection, which usually there is a soulmate connection with the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups, this is telling me that you guys know that you belong together and you're going to work it out. You are, both of you. Wow. Yes, and the sun is going to shine. The sun, I think with this moon card, I think what this was removing your fear about your partner had a fear about moving because it's so unknown. You know, what's going to happen? Where are we going to go now? And then with the sun being on top of both of these, it's like showing that you're on the right track for making that change and dropping that fear, and that it's going to be rewarding in the long run. Or once you decide to get, you know, find out where you're going to move to. That's beautiful. Let's clarify the Emperor. Oh, you know, with the Hangman in reverse, this tells me that both of you have been praying for some kind of resolution. Something that will lead you in the right direction on what to do. And this is exactly what's happening to both of you. You're both coming together and you're making that strong decision together. That's beautiful. Let's see if clarify the Seven of Wands. It might be slow, but don't give up. This is slow energy. Just beware. You are gonna get a job. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is just telling me it may take a little bit of time. Because remember, you're not even sure where you're going yet. So this is just be aware that it might take a little bit of time. And then let's clarify the Four of Cups. Cappy, you're ready to go now. You're balanced. You feel like you've got your head together. You know what needs to be done. And you're ready to head out. And I think that's beautiful. Because to me, that tells me that the two of you working together is making this a solid, solid decision. Beautiful. Let's see. I'm going to pull. I don't know which one to pull. We'll start with the Soul's Journey. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And that's kind of the way you need to feel. Because you don't know where you're going to head yet. So be creative. You know, make a completely different choice than what you usually do. You know? Or look for the kind of work that you really want to do. Not just something that brings in the money. So be creative. That's beautiful. And the next one is going to be the energies. A woman holding a coin. This could be you or it could be your partner. But this again is telling me there's somebody in here, in between one or the other, that this person is going to be holding coin, meaning that this is somebody that's going to be able to bring in money too. And you know what? When I see that black cat, it reminds me of the Queen of Wands. Because the black cat represents psychic abilities, intuition. And this person's going to be able to bring in the money. I'm going to get one more. Oh, I want to get one more. Which one do I pick? This one or that one? Let's pick one of these. I'll take this. Traveler. Oh, I'm glad I chose this one. It says, move in a new direction. And I honestly believe that this means not just physically, but in the type of work that you choose. Move in a new direction. And for sure you're going to be moving away from some place where you're not being able to make enough money. There just probably isn't enough jobs out there, wherever that is. And now you're going to have to make a decision on where you're going to go, but you need to plan it before you get in the boat or in the chariot. Beautiful. Move it in a new direction. Oh my gosh, that's great. What a beautiful reading. Way to go, Cappy. Alright, that's what I have for you. I sure hope this helps, and I'll see you next time. Until then, namaste. Bye-bye.